so I'm not quite sure which bag I put in it.
Imagine how much they go for on eBay. Get the Star Wars as well.
Hello and welcome back. So today we've got another £250 worth of 50p's to have a hunt through. I'm at the Royal Mint at the moment. I'm joined by the very kind Absolute Coins.
Hey, how's it going? You alright?
Thank you again for joining me on this. I did recently a whole bunch of videos with a bunch of other coin tubers, and the next few 50p videos are all going to be with other coin tubers as well. So I'm looking forward to getting through that. So what are we looking for? Well, ideally, we want one of the two I'm still missing. So we're missing, as ever, the Kew Gardens and Olympic Wrestling. And I need a coin tuber with me to be very, very lucky and finally tick this one off so I can put an end to this book and start a new book. So no pressure.
No, it's fine. I'll find you that key right now.
Fab. We've got all the other modern ones up to and including Paddington at the Cathedral as well. So without further ado, let's get into the bags.
So, we've got unsealed bags inside. As you can see, that this bag was checked and sealed by Steve in Scotland. It's quite interesting.
Very kindly.
I'm going to use the scissors, even though I'm being berated by Bungle for using scissors.
We are in front of a bit of a live audience as well, so apologies for any background noises.
Okay, so you want to talk about the...
So, how was your Royal Mint tour today?
Yeah, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
They've got this new awesome display for Wallace and Gromit, which has got some of the actual things that have been used in some of the Aardman films in the past.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about these quickly. So,
oh yes.
You'll be putting these off to the side and looking later, but this is the shield, and we're looking for NIFCs on this of 2009, 10, 11, 16 and 18, and then low mintage on 2017, and I'm going to throw them that side. And then that is a Britannia, and we're looking for 2008 for low mintage on those designs.
Definitely.
And yeah, let's just play one each side for now.
Okay.
But
this is like an Absolute Coins video.
yeah. So yeah, what did you think about the tour today?
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed it again. As I keep saying, every time I go, the tour guides have something slightly different to talk about, and you always learn something new from the tours, which I love. There's our first commemorative. It's a Mrs. Tiggy Winkle.
Right, top line. No, middle.
Middle-ish.
Top for the ones more than face value.
Middle right, yeah.
I'm still learning.
It's the way that we all organise coins differently in our videos, that we go through the coins differently, and another Tiggy Winkle there.
So go on then, spill your facts. You learn something new every time you go to the Royal Mint. What did you learn today?
I'm trying to think what she was talking about. It wasn't so much learning something new. It was she was talking about the machine differently. But also, it was quite interesting. I don't know if you spotted in the actual minting factory, there was a problem with one of the machines. And it was quite interesting seeing inside of the machines, the internal gubbins was quite cool. Even if it was just that bald man's head.
Now, I'll be honest with you,
the
I was
camera.
fixated with that, and I could have watched that for the rest of the day. Because in a previous job, I have actually, been involved in taking machines apart.
Scouts?
And doing maintenance.
Yeah.
And
Oh, there we go, Sherlock Holmes.
the issue that they had, it did seem like it was spitting out coins, didn't it, every time you turned it on?
They were sort of dripping out on top of the inner workings of the machine.
But yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I think I'd happily pay for a tour where you just sit there in a viewing gallery above the one that we actually are in and watch them doing that.
Dictionary, we add that to the counter. So we've got counters tracking dictionaries. 2017 Peter Rabbit, Benjamin Bunnies, Sherlock Holmes, Paddington at the Cathedral and Paddington at the Tower. Getting to have a bit of an excessive amount of counters. So I'm looking forward to scrapping a few of them on the next book, I think. There we go, Paddington at the station. My favourite Paddington. Very cool design. And that's it for that bag.
What did you think of the Wallace and Gromit display that they had?
I loved it. It was. I didn't realise they were actually ones that had been used in the actual show as well. So that was really neat. But what do you think of the Wallace and Gromit 50p then?
Yeah, I actually think that it's really cool. I mean, I've got the silver proof. I think that it's nice.
Yeah.
It's the first coin that I've ever seen the gold version of, though, and thought that it's actually looked a bit, I don't know, something not right about it.
And the gold looks a bit yellowy from what I was seeing, whereas the other ones are sort of like an orangey gold, I guess. I don't know if that was just me the way I was looking at it, but no.
I just didn't like the way that it made the eyes look.
Yeah.
It's a bit creepy.
Yeah. So do you think there'll be another Wallace and Gromit 50p next year?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, that's the theme now, isn't it? If you get one successful coin, there'll be a whole series for another 3 or 4 years.
It'd be nice to see that one in circulation, though. I know it's nice to see any new coin in circulation, but especially one like that. But is there any sort of other sort of children's characters that you'd like to see on coins?
Oh.
Benjamin Bunny.
Yeah, Thundercats.
Thundercats. I used to watch the Thundercats when I was younger. We had one videotape with about 5 episodes on it. We used to watch it constantly.
Right, okay.
I like the little Snarf, was he called? Oh,
Yeah,
bunnies. Holy
the
Toledo.
the little pet sort of knee-high character.
Very cute.
I don't know though. I mean, I just say Thundercats because I'm just trying to think of things from my youth. I think I've mentioned it to you before though. How cool would it be if they actually did a coin on, well, like a series of coins, but each one was maybe characters or books by Roald Dahl?
Yeah,
I think that would be pretty cool.
definitely.
But just keep it to one for each character.
Yeah.
So don't do like James and the Giant Peach and then a coin next year with just the peach.
Yeah. But no. So what are your bets on the next Strike Your Own then? I'm always wrong, so my opinion doesn't count for anything.
Going to change in December, and therefore it's going to be the Christmas £5 coin.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone disagrees with me.
No.
People say it's going to be the Snowman, but I think we've had a bit of a run of the 50p's being the Strike Your Own.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like they've got to do another denomination. Because we haven't had that many £2 coins to Strike Your Own this year. We've only had the one, haven't we?
Yeah, the Britannia, right?
Yeah.
But what's quite interesting about that, did you do the Britannia this year?
Yep.
So obviously last year's one has turned out to be an NIFC.
Ah.
So not only is it an NIFC in its own right out of sets, but it's one that you struck yourself, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I keep saying that I like that when they do the Strike Your Owns are coins that are not of that year. Mm-hmm. So like the Newton was a 17 coin, but it was an 18 Strike Your Own.
Yes.
And I think that sort of differentiates it a bit more, because I guess worst case scenario, if someone pops the Strike Your Own back into circulation, you don't know that. There's no way of telling that was a Strike Your Own.
No,
makes any sense.
True.
It could be any just from the set, or it could just be the one that was circulated. So yeah, I think they're missing a trick on that. But do you think they're going to carry on doing it monthly changes though?
Nah, I don't think so.
No?
So we just put that to one side. We've got the dictionaries. Let me find your sweet spot on the camera right there.
Stick that one on the counter as well.
No, I don't think that it's going to be a monthly thing.
No.
I genuinely still believe that the only reason that it was going to change 3 times towards the end of this year was because I think had it have gone ahead, rather than the Wallace and Gromit as the Strike Your Own, I think it would have been the Brexit.
Yeah.
But that then they had to change their plan. And that's the only reason that we're seeing 3 in such quick succession.
And they've got to have a Christmassy one at the end of the year, haven't they, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know what the answer for this is going to be. What's the children's character coin that you want to see?
Oh, it's Trapdoor.
Yeah, I know.
It's got to be Trapdoor. I want Bert or Drat or Bodie on a 50p. I think that would be awesome. But again, it's a quintessentially British show as well, so that's not going to be any issues. Lots of people say like, oh, wouldn't you love Star Wars on the coins? Yes, I would love Star Wars on the coins, but it's just not going to happen. It's an American company, American thing. The only way I can feasibly get my words out, feasibly see Star Wars on the coins if they did like a Pinewood Studios set, which I think would be quite cool. So
No.
that's not Robins.
Well, plus we've got an Olympic there.
Ooh.
Oh no, sadly not.
Oh.
It is 2 guys fighting though. Does that count? Get the book out. Get it in there. Let's call that wrestling. Right, let's just put it in there for now. Right, there you go.
Olympic judo there. What an amazing. I think someone found an Olympic judo last time I was up at the Royal Mint.
Oh really?
I think it might have been Caledonian coins. He's nodding off to the side, so yes.
There we are, and we've just found wrestling. No, it's already in the book. Don't go looking down at the table. I've just put it in your book for you.
So what's the coin? Are there any coins you've been stuck on then that you haven't found for a while?
Yeah, well actually, that's so ironic. So anybody that's watched my videos recently will know that this is the one that I haven't found. And do you know what? So the tower, I found a few of these now. So let's get that out the way. But for my own date run at the moment, where'd you put non-known mintages?
Pop the Paddingtons
Just
together.
down there. This one, Paddington at the Cathedral. That at the moment is the one that I can't find.
Really? I'm not light on Paddingtons at the Cathedral. I've kept that whole 250 bag of them.
I'm going to say that is going to be the lowest NHS there.
Ooh, very nice one.
I'm going to say that the Cathedral is easily going to be the lowest mintage 2019 coin.
Because it's the last one, and the last ones generally are the lower minted. But who knows? Who knows? Because on the Brexit 50p's, they're being replaced with shields. I've been unreliably informed. I can't remember who informed me now.
For the rest of this year?
Yeah, the ones that, because obviously there's going to be, what, 3 million, 5 million Brexit coins, so they've got to fill that with something, and I was told that it's going to be shields.
Which we haven't got enough of at the
Exactly,
moment.
exactly. It's a shame, because imagine they could have done the Wallace and Grommets.
Yeah.
There could have been a new design, it could have been anything, but sadly not. The 50 years of the 50p could have gone into circulation, but oh well.
Strange, isn't it, how they can't make that decision themselves?
Yeah, again, I'd be fascinated to know who it is that makes that call, because obviously there's the Royal Mint makes them, but the Treasury supplies them. Oh, there we go.
Victoria Cross the medals.
The medals, nice.
Mm.
Yeah. But no. I'm looking forward to next year. The rumours of a new £2 coin are quite exciting. Actually going into circulation, although that could have just been fake news that I got.
Yeah, go on. What have you heard?
It was on the Royal Mint or not, I think 2 or 3 trips ago. She confirmed that the Britannia was going into circulation next year, which again, I'll believe it when I see it, but it's been so long since we've had a new £2 coin. It would be amazing, even if it is just a Britannia, it's amazing to have a new one.
Yeah, no, that's true, because what was the last circulating one? Well, it's not quite, but Jane Austen and
oh yeah,
aviation.
on a technicality, as much as like the D-Day landings were circulated by Change Checker.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, Great Fire of London would be the last one, wouldn't it?
That is crazy when you think about that.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
2016.
considering how many bunks of coins, £2 coins that I bought, I must have bought about upwards of 10 different designs in that time. Actually, the RAF series was about, what, 5 or 6
wouldn't
coins?
that have been a nice set in circulation, though, like the Shakespeare sets?
I'll tell you what I got, and I still haven't even made a video on it yet.
Yeah.
They released an album at the Royal Mint, like the Paddington ones and the Benjamin Bunny ones, that hold the RAF collection.
Yeah.
They were on sale for less than a few days on the Royal Mint website before they took them off.
Ah.
And it was then that I knew that the reason that they're taking them off is because, well, my reasoning is that there wasn't going to be enough in circulation to justify selling 10,000 albums or something, you know? But it turned out, obviously, that they were all NIFCs.
Yeah.
But I managed to get that album, and I got all of those coins in Change Checker Bunk, so I am going to, at some point, put them in there.
Another NHS. It's a nice one to find. It's crept over face value as well. Stunner. I've been having quite a bit of luck with Olympics recently. Not the Olympic I'm after, but any hunt you find at Olympic is a successful hunt. They're getting so scarce now.
I'd say every other, at least 1 in 2, I'll find an Olympic of sorts. I'll tell you which one I used to find loads of when I was cashing up tills was the tennis one.
Ah.
I just don't ever see that anymore.
No, it's a fairly scarce one to find. Another dictionary. But it's archery that I kept finding, which it's always lovely to find an Olympic, but anything but the archery. But right now I'll take an archery because, like I said, they're so few and far between.
Well, you've got to be happy that wrestling that we found earlier.
If we keep saying that, then I'm sure people will believe me.
Exactly, and if you keep saying it, maybe you'll believe yourself.
Exactly. That'll be my highlight reel at the end of the year. I'll be going to cut it all together and they go, oh, what about that wrestling I found? Where was that wrestling? What happened? But
So you're going to be coming down again when they change the Strike Your Own?
Coming down in December again. I haven't set dates as of recording this, but middle-ish of December, and I can't wait to find out what it is. I generally don't think they could change it to anything that I wouldn't come down and get.
Right.
Because it's just got to that point where I've been so many times now to get them all. Missing one would be, I don't know, there would have to be a very, very good reason to miss one.
Alright, okay, question.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, you like it when they mint a coin as the Strike Your Own that wasn't necessarily the year that it actually came out.
Yeah.
Breaking news, it's December.
Yeah.
You can now mint a 2019 Benjamin Britten.
Oh, I'd still go to get it. I'd still go and get it. It's my least favourite 50p, but I don't care. I would get it. Ooh, Battle of Britain. So on Battle of Britain, you can find 2 initials on the obverse. You can get IRB, in rank broadly, which was only made for the collector's sets, and JC, Jodie Clark, which was issued into circulation. I've never found an IRB Battle of Britain on a video yet, and this is not the nicest quality one, so let's hope that this might be a JC. There we go. JC.
No, I'm not having that.
No.
No. I've got a Sharpie here. I'll sort that out for you so you find the wrestling. No, I'm only joking.
I wish it was that easy. Right. But no, it'd be lovely to find one of those IRBs. Bearing in mind, I found 2 Kew Gardens and never one of them. But...
I've never found one whilst doing these on camera.
No?
Nope.
Ooh. Paddington at the Tower. I'm still keeping all my Paddingtons. 2018's included.
Right.
Last of the Paddingtons. We've got them all today. Awesome.
Pretty much the day that the vintage figures came out for the 2018 coins was the day that I took all my Paddingtons,
Yeah.
bar maybe 5 of each, and cashed them in.
Yeah.
And then I was still for a few days thinking, have I done the right thing? But then I was looking at some of the coins that sit around it in the vintage figures and thought, well, I'd never keep any of those.
Yeah. I think the thing that's
Logic.
that persuaded me to keep them is that they're in a set that could eventually become desirable, and then if they become really desirable, I don't know. I should probably just get rid of them. Like People's Act, I've yet to get rid of that. They are.
Ah, it's fine,
on
mate.
their
You
way
just
to
keep
the
doing
back.
what you're doing, and then 60 years from now, we'll read a story in the newspaper about the guy who maybe something bad happened to him because boxes of coins collapsed on him in his house. That'll be you.
That'll be.
If that happens,
Yeah, I'll put you in my will.
yeah,
Don't
can you put
worry.
a bunch of us on the clean-up operation around that house?
Man, I dread to think. But no.
So, have you got rid of your Benjamin Bunnies yet?
Oh yeah, I get rid of them on a weekly basis.
Okay.
They get signed and put back into circulation. I have no need to
that's
keep
right.
Benjamin Bunnies. Benjamin Brittons I keep though.
What did you do with the representations?
They're going back to the bank soon.
Okay.
Once I get around to it.
Yeah.
Peter Rabbit.
Somebody put a message up on one of my videos going like, I think it was the Vintage Figures video that I dropped. And then
Yeah.
one of the comments was, how is the mintage figure for the Representation Act so low? I found loads of them. And I'm like, again,
It's really
look
high.
at the coins that sit around it.
Yeah.
And they're just coins that you would probably find even if you just went and got a couple of quid's worth of change from a supermarket.
But also, it's difficult to tell because they are still relatively new, so we're still going to be getting them coming in their sort of batches still. So I think it hasn't. I guess like some older coins, some of them would have already been taken out of circulation. So it could just be that it's early days and they're going to become scarcer. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a sort of logic that works in my brain, but I can't sort of put words to it and explain it. You know?
It sort of makes sense because there was a time where I treated my videos, well, a certain coin on my videos in the same way that I do with Benjamin Bunny now, and that's
Yeah.
Mrs. Tiggywinkle.
Ah.
But I know we found 2 here now,
Yeah.
but it's something that I never really see.
Yeah.
But they used to be all over the shop.
Another Paddington at the Tower.
But I find that most of the 2016 Beatrix Potters are quite difficult to come by now.
Yeah, exactly that. And there was a point where like, I absolutely agree with that. All the 2016s were going straight back into circulation. Now I keep them all. So
Yeah, I'm the same.
it's just like
I'm keeping the Tiggywinkles.
will we ever get to the point where we're keeping Benjamin Bunnies? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
No.
But could it get like that with the Paddingtons? That's what's in the back of my mind. Will in 2-3 years' time the Paddingtons be difficult to find, and
Yeah,
they're the ones
possibly.
worth keeping. Like the NHS one, it's a fairly high minted coin, but it's now over face value. You don't see it too often. We found 2 today, but in the broader scheme of things, we don't see as many.
No. But I don't think I'd ever be in a position where I keep the Benjamin Bunnies. In fact,
No.
the Benjamin Bunnies are very much like the 2,000 pennies to me. I just throw them in the bin.
Oh, don't you get started with me on those. Because you threatened to put every penny you found from the year 2000 through a penny squasher. Instead of keeping them.
Yeah, one of those machines where you have to pay £1 to squash it,
Yeah.
but it comes out of something completely different the other end.
I need to get a Christopher Collects branded one of them.
Yeah. Nah. I'm still yet personally to go through this giant Coca-Cola bottle that's holds coins, but I don't know. There might be a few pennies in there.
Oh, really?
If you want to, buy them off
What's it
me.
going to cost me? What's it going to cost me?
Yeah, face value.
Oh, face value, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not complete and utter rogue. Hell, I do these videos for free. Didn't even get the bowl of M&Ms that I requested with all the blue ones taken out. That's not even here.
Outrageous.
You are ridiculous.
Oh dear. No, those pennies though. To be fair, I was blown away by the amount of Territories ones or nice looking sort of pennies that I found in them. I wasn't expecting to find anything more than what I was looking for, those from the year 2000, but I've been blown away by the amount of awesome coins I found.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's almost like the 10p's things. I know that the 10p's we've only really had 2 major designs.
Yeah.
But you'd never really look at them, would you?
No.
So how often would you actually look at a 1p coin
Exactly.
closely? There we go, another dictionaries. So we found something out in the last 24 hours, which might be old news by the time this video goes up. But
Yeah.
how excited are you about the news on that new £5 coin?
Oh, I cannot wait. Obviously, I'm sure the news will be out there and everyone will know already about it, and people would have spammed my comments telling me about it, but they're doing a £5 coin with Queen on it, and being one of my favourite all-time bands, I cannot wait. And it might just be the start of me buying up £5 coins, which I've desperately avoided doing because I know once I get one I will want them all, but I don't think I'm going to be able to stop myself from buying that coin. So I might be going through the back catalogue of £5 coins very soon and filling up my collection.
Yep, because it all starts with 1 coin,
It does.
each denomination.
Yeah. We've got an Ironside.
Because you've already got a problem, haven't you, now with silver proofs?
Yeah, exactly that.
You've got an
So,
addiction.
Dare I even buy the silver-proof Queen £5 coin? I might be able to persuade myself just to buy that one.
Yeah, but why stop there?
Yeah.
Might as well get the gold. And every PNC, every sort of form of packaging that it comes in.
Pied foot, PA foot,
Yeah.
Pete foot, whatever you want to call it. Someone needs to give the definitive pronunciation of that.
I've got it, because Andy nailed it.
Yeah, go for it.
It's almost phonetically sounds like PA4, so it's PA4. And I remember talking to somebody at the Royal Mint, because I butcher it every time. To me, it's a pied foot. And I was talking to somebody at the Royal Mint once, and they said that one of the first things they learn is how to pronounce that.
Oh.
Like, I guess through their, in-house job training.
Yeah.
There we go, Roger Bannister.
Very nice.
You seen the trick you can do with those?
I have, yeah.
Yep.
Should we show the viewers?
Yep, go on in.
Which queen do you
Give me
want?
a queen.
Is that good enough?
Yep. It's just Queenie running.
It's amazing.
Roger would go at the top, right?
Yeah.
So, the tower. Where have you been putting those down here?
So what do we think the least scarce 2019 50p is going to be then, just from personal experience?
The shield.
Oh, apart from the shield, we're talking commemoratives here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go. Probably Sherlock. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'll edge my bets.
Yeah.
I'll go Paddington on both. So Cathedral lowest, Tower highest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I have had a bit of run finding the cathedrals recently, but again, it could just be where they're new and I'm getting a mass supply of them. But that is the last bag done. So Star Pull was that Olympic. Which one was it again?
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
We put it in the book. Where is it? There it is.
There we go.
So I'm just going to pop that in your book for you. There we go. Wrestling. Oh, we'll do that later, yeah?
Yeah, we'll pop that in later, but they're definitely star pull. But thank you so much for joining me on this video.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For those that aren't already subscribed, head over to Absolute Coins. I'll put you on the end screen so you can have a quick one click and you're over to his channel. So a massive thank you to you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.
Ta-da.